Welcome back, everyone. This is Emily Gear. I am a multidimensional channel and a transformative energy healer. And I'm happy to be here today. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I've been going through a lot of difficult things in my personal life, and those continue every week. Well, this past week has been challenging in itself, but it is forcing a lot of transformation within me. So, we who walk the path and are healers also have to obviously experience the transformation ourselves. And every time we think we are in one place, it's often time for Source to move us into another place. So, that in a nutshell is kind of how things have been going for me. And so, all I can say is my energy is very changed, very much changed. And again, I am doing just a voice recording because I just am not, it just takes an extra level of energy to place one's face on the screen, at least for me right now. Maybe that will change someday, but in any case, I'm still human. I can't deal. I couldn't even deal with makeup today. Come on. Not that I have to put it on, but it's just whatever. It is what it is. So, I'm going to pull whatever channel messages want to come out again this week as we did last week. If you're interested in more information about me, I just briefly want to show you my website, which is IamEmilyGear.com. I am accepting appointments. However, I have been scheduling them for after next week so that I can get through whatever difficulties are coming up. I don't want to put that out there. So I can get through whatever I need to get through for next week, if anything. And then we will go from there. But I am so excited to be using all of my different skills, all of my different modalities, especially Theta Healing, which is just such a powerful modality. And it's just really at the core of everything that I do. For all of you. So do check my website out. If you schedule, I prefer that you schedule after next week, which would be after the 15th, or after this week, I guess you would say, since it's Sunday. So after the 15th of August of 2020. And frankly, my life is in such a way that we might discuss changing it again, but for the most part, I am able to get to appointments after the 15th of August, and I am actually looking forward to that, because the misconception is that this takes a lot of my energy, and it doesn't really. I actually, as the healer, receive a healing every time I work with all of you, so it helps me in a way. So, okay, let's go ahead. I've already kind of, I'm just going to have you, we're going to use a Theta Healing technique to sort of walk up to the seventh plane is what it's called in Theta Healing, but you may have your own name for it. To me, I'm not one to really stick too closely to any one prescribed doctrine or method. So where we're going is the place that Source is, and that place is a dimensional place. It's not actually a physical place, obviously, and it's a place that's accessible at any time. But this is the way in which I bring myself to that place, okay? And so first you're going to send your energy through your feet into the earth, into the center of the earth. And as it hits that molten and yet crystalline core, it's going to bounce back up into your feet. And you're going to pull it through your body, through each one of your chakras, each one of your energy centers. And as it goes through the energy centers, it's going to light your energy center up. And it's actually going to exit the crown chakra above your head. And as it exits, you're going to see yourself in a beautiful ball of light, taking care to notice what color it is. And your consciousness is going to rise with that ball of light. And we're taking that ball of light through the different layers of dimensions of consciousness itself. It's going to be like light and dark layers, light and dark, light and dark. And as we approach the fifth plane, it will appear golden and will appear very loving, warm, unconditionally loving. And we're going to move through that plane. But as we're there, just take note of it and the feeling that it gives you. And we're going to move through that into the sixth plane, which is the plane where the laws reside, like the law of magnetism, the law of attraction, the law of time. And this is described in Theta Healing as a sort of thick jelly-like substance, something that is heavier because it's bound by the laws. So we're going to move through that. We're going to go through a trap door into a very tingly, tingly, tingly white light. This is the entrance to the seventh plane, but we're going to continue to go up farther, and we're just going to feel that white, blue, yellow, pink, pearlescent sort of light hitting our faces, our fingers, our toes. It just makes for a lot of tingling. Sometimes the light can feel so bright that it's a little bit uncomfortable. It's brighter than what we're used to. We keep moving upward, upward, upward. And this upward motion is just a perception, of course. And once we get to the place where the brightest, brightest light is, we're there. We're just going to take that in for a moment. And if you give me permission to ask Source Creator to send you unconditional love and total healing now, please say yes out loud. And then take a moment to notice how you feel as it comes to you. You can write however that felt in the comments. Okay, and so I'm just asking Source for messages for the collective right now. Okay. In this continuing transitional time, where the energy has built up much like a bubble ready to burst, do not forget who you are. Do not forget your own power. Do not be afraid. Do not forget that you are completely supported at all times. The bubble bursting is not... I'm trying to figure out the word, but basically it's a feeling. It's not scary. It's not to be scary. That this is propelling you forward into a new working dimension, meaning that you will spend more time in this place of this evolution, this evolved place. You will be spending more time there. And if you feel that buildup, the important thing to do is be in acceptance of it and allow it. If you're fighting against it, you're actually hindering your own development at this time. It may feel like a pressure in the heart area, or may feel like a pressure in the solar plexus area. For some of you, it's manifesting as anxiety because, in fact, this movement forward is triggering your pain body. It is triggering your fears of leaving things behind. And yet we must become unattached to the lives that we knew or know. And we've been working on this process for quite some time. But there, again, is a bubble that is beginning, that is about to burst. And this is a positive thing. This is not a thing of fear. This is much like fireworks exploding, a beautiful radiance which is coming into being through your being. But it's in the acceptance of this that we allow ourselves to take part in this great radiance, in this great development, in this great movement forward of the collective. If we fear these changes, if we fear this development, if we fear this bubble bursting, we hold ourselves back. And indeed, we hold on to that challenging, difficult, fearful feeling. The only way to release it is to surrender into it. Pushing it away will only keep it at arm's length so that it continues to tug on your energy. It continues to drain your energy. It creates an energy leak when you are in resistance to this growth. Whatever you think that you are losing, you are not losing. Whatever you think you are changing is changing in a different way. So let go of what you think you know. This is a time for pure faith. If you cannot see around the corner, that is because you are not supposed to. If you feel that you can see, but the result is fear, you are not seeing the truth. The truth is the one. The only truth is the one, and the one is only love. And I'm just being, this is a note from Emily, I'm just being surrounded in this sort of warm immersion feeling. The only truth is the one. There is no truth beyond this. Every other true truth descends from this. And so anything that does not lead you to the one is not a truth. Anything that creates separation and fear is not truth. It is your resistance to the truth. Because within this resistance also is held, aspects of your, it would be are held aspects of your identity. Sorry, I lost it there. Trying to be correct, trying to be perfect. I just need to keep going. Aspects of your identity. These also are not real. These have been collected up and surrounding you like plates of armor, which you have used to present yourself to the collective, to attempt to order your experience on this plane. This is not wrong. This is natural. However, you are expanding beyond this experience at this time. You are expanding into the mystical. Between those plates of armor is the light of your pure, unadulterated existence. As you disassemble this armor, you do not need to discard it, for it has served you. And there is a part of you which will love it, keep it in memory, cherish it, surround it with your own truth. But the truth of who you are is beneath this. It is far deeper. It is far more transcendent. It has deeper roots. And this is the aspect of yourself which you are. The word I'm hearing is encroaching upon now. Doesn't seem to really fit, but we'll go with it. You are only beginning this process. Those of you who feel to be, that's my dog moaning, sorry. Those of you who feel to be experienced mystics know that there is so much more. This abyss of God is endless. And so this should be joyful news, because it means that your potential is even greater and greater still. But we must not be afraid to allow that bubble to burst. We must not be afraid to lose ourselves in it, to lose who we thought we were, to lose who others thought we were, to lose who others told us we were, and to flow into who we really are, unattached to body, idea, fear, hope, joy even. That there is a greater joy that comes in once we detach from that which we thought we knew. And so keep this close at hand this week, knowing that that feeling of the bubble growing and the tension being created as it's ready to burst is part of the process and is released only through acceptance and acknowledgement and then detachment. You are not the discomfort. You did not cause the discomfort. You are not to blame for the discomfort. This is your growth. You are where you are needing to be right now. This is the most important lesson this week. All right, guys. I hope that was helpful. And I'm just hearing to wrap it now. So we're going to wrap it up. I'm so grateful to all of you who have stuck around and are listening to even my channeled messages without the cards, because I know it's a different flavor. And I appreciate you all very much. I appreciate every one of your comments. Please continue to comment. I hang on your every word sometimes because it helps me to feel connected. It helps me to know that there are others out there who care. You know, it's not that I don't have others in my life. I do, but you guys are very important to me as well. And I thank you. So until next time, stay blessed. Don't resist. Stay balanced and stay in unconditional love. Okay? Thank you guys. Bye.